Chapter 2, The Moon's Secret. It had been 3 days since Christina met Leo at the market, and still she could feel the warmth of that moment echoing through her. A glance that lingered too long. A voice that seemed to pull her in without effort. The familiar sense that made no sense, and yet felt entirely right. Well, that night, sleep refused to come. The full moon hung heavy and bright outside her window, spilling silver light across her studio floor. It was the kind of light that made everything look softer, dreamlike, as if the world were caught between one breath and the next. Christina reached for her sketchbook. She began to draw without thinking, lines flowing like water. When she looked down, she realized that she had drawn a face. His face. Leo's. The intensity in his eyes, the quiet knowing, the unspoken question that had lingered when he said goodbye. Her pulse quickened. She stood, restless, pacing to the window. The city was alive, yet it felt far away, a backdrop to something more intimate, more unseen. And then, like a whisper through the veil, her phone buzzed. A message. Can't sleep? Thinking about our conversation at the market. There's this place by the river that's beautiful under the moonlight. You should see it. Leo. Well, she stared at the screen, a half smile tugging at her lips. It felt impulsive, wild. But then again, wasn't that what the fool had asked of her? She texted back before she could talk herself out of it. Tell me where. The river shimmed like glass when she arrived. Leo was waiting near the water's edge, hands in his pocket, the moonlight catching the edges of his hair. When he saw her, his smile came slow and real. It was like he had been waiting all along. I wasn't sure you'd come, he said. Neither was I, she admitted. They walked without speaking at first, the city fading behind them. The night air smelled faintly of rain and jasmine. Their footsteps fell into rhythm, soft against the cobblestones. Finally, Leo stopped. Do you ever feel like you've met someone before? Not just once, but in another time? Christina's breath caught. The question was too close to what she'd been thinking herself. Yes, she said quietly. Sometimes I feel like I'm remembering instead of meeting. Their eyes met again, and in that moment, the world seemed to tilt. The wind lifted, carrying the scent of water and night-blooming flowers. The moon above seemed to pulse brighter, its reflection rippling across the river just like a heartbeat. Neither of them moved closer, yet the air between them was alive with a kind of energy that felt older than language. Christina finally whispered, "Maybe we were meant to find each other again." Leah looked at her for a long time, something unreadable in his expression. Wonder, maybe fear, or both. "Then let's not lose it this time," he said softly. The moon shimmered brightly, and for a moment she could have sworn that she saw a shadow move in the water. Two figures intertwined, reflected beneath the surface. When she blinked, it was gone. But the feeling remained, deep, magnetic, and utterly undeniable. We will continue this in Chapter 3, The Lovers, the choice between heart and fear.